And we're back. Hello folks. So this is the second game of this Clan Wars series. This time we're on the Burning home system called Arrakis Extended. So having a look through the system here, what do you think about it, Klops?
I'm really liking this system. I think this is gonna be a good match to watch. I think we're probably gonna break. They're gonna break up to a 1v1 on the moon, and then a 3v3 will be on Arrakis, or however you want to call it. So,
because they can only spawn on Arrakis and the moon there.
So I think there's a lot of metal on. You will do 3v3 and a 1v1. So I think that's gonna be really interesting. And I'm probably gonna watch the 1v1. Oh no!
Oh my goodness! So many players on the moon.
Yeah, so it's two 2v2s.
Yeah, wow. That moon is... Wow, okay.
That's gonna be fun. But the blue team have one quite bad spawn.
And over on the metal there, the metal planet has no metal on it whatsoever, so that is entirely super weapon based. So we probably won't see that being used here, and it's also smashable as well, so it's a double super weapon there.
I didn't know you could do that. That sounds cool. Does the lasers work while the planet's moving as smashing?
I have not tried that. That would be pretty cool if that would work, though. It's like, I'm coming to smash you!
Smash you one and blow up the other. Like.
Yeah. Anyway, so over on Arrakis here, we've got the two blue players spawning over at the North Pole, either side of it. Going for double bots and air for that commander there, also getting up radar, and the other commander going bot and vehicle. Queued up a whole bunch of expansions there as well. So we'll probably see a bit more eco from that commander, while the other commander on this planet is probably going to go for the heavier military. But the orange commander down here, triple bots first with no eco, but only just following it up with eco.
Yeah,
that's also really interesting.
They haven't built the energy plant yet.
Yeah,
they've just got the first energy plant up now. So,
and the other,
but they're not crashing.
South Pole. Yeah, they're all doing okay with their eco. But this moon is just going to be so hectic. I think we should probably keep our eyes on this.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I feel like I'm not even casting now.
So, what do these players have to do on the moon now that they know that it's going to be a close quarters 2v2 on the moon? What should their priorities be?
Vehicles. I would go for vehicles pretty soon, but they're starting to build up. Air's really strong. I think it seems to be a lot underplayed. I don't know whether people aren't building air because they feel that if they win this map, they can't really help the other planets with units. I don't know if that's the thinking behind it, but air is just so strong right now.
Yeah,
definitely so is. Air and ants is what I'd go for in this planet.
Yeah, it looks as though blue are getting out a few vehicles now, and orange only just beginning to follow suit. But orange, of course, as you say, they have gone air. Blue have not, so that means they're going to need to put in a few spinners into their composition to try and counter those bombers that orange are going to be sending out. In fact, I say that, they are building an air factory here on their sort of northern spawn. But that's a lot of docks there, and if they can move in on that, they can take out that fabricator who's desperately trying to get behind that air factory. But he hasn't finished building it. It is going to decay. That's interesting that they moved him away as early as they did, because that's going to start wasting their resources. There we go, just managed to pick it up.
Yeah, that's so strong. Have you seen that? I don't know if you've seen the bomber run there, but...
Was that the one from Orange?
If the orange bomber on the moon, they're just so strong. They're gonna win the game for like the moon. A few air units.
Oh wow! Yeah, I just saw them take out all those docks and the metal extractors as well, and just run away.
Oh. Orange have a really big eco lead as well.
And they're using their commander on the front lines as well. Really interestingly, there with the progenitor. Really good play, getting up a really good proxy factory there as well.
Yeah, that's a nice spot to put it. It really just squeezes the metal. It feels like it's a 1v1 game, like just a little quicker to action. It's quite good. And on the other planet,
we got a whole bunch of platoons in various different places, but no real base damage as of yet. This is just such a big planet, this one, in comparison to the moon. And Blue haven't really done as much expansion as they could do between their bases, that they are working on it, but they really need to get more units out to push Orange back, because yes, they have control of the Northern Hemisphere, but Orange have the equator and effectively the Southern Hemisphere, or at least partially. So,
You see that blue ping there? Them units are going to do a lot of damage. If
I didn't see that. Where was that?
It's on Arrakis. There's units going through the eco fields of Blue, and the Blue's eco is going to crash now.
Oh,
Pretty
wow,
soon.
yes. Yeah, I see that. And this commander's going to be quite isolated as well, because he's not got very many factories there producing too many units compared to the other spawns, so they're going to need to get up some teleporters as well to send units between them, just like they did in the last game.
Orange have a lot of fabbers as well. They have like 15 fabbers to 4. It's quite a lot. A big difference.
Wow, yeah. But the factory count is pretty equal though.
Yeah, see, but the Orange have the eco to sustain the factories.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, I don't think it's looking so good for Blue right now.
We're about to have a commander duel over on the moon here between the Theta and this Progenitor, who's not fighting back. He hasn't really been paying much attention. He's just turned around now, but another Ruber Cannon goes off from that commander, taking out a lot of docks there from the orange commander.
Yeah, I actually can't see anything that Orange have to
They are
counter this right now.
stockpiling bombers though, so perhaps they're thinking, if I get enough bombers, I can just charge at that commander and in a single fell swoop finish him off. But a few boombots did get a hit off on the orange commander there, so obviously Blue are thinking about using boombots to their advantage, as they have got one factory constantly just producing them there, which is really interesting considering that this planet is going to have a lot of people not paying attention to a whole bunch of different swades. But over on the north side, the blue spawn there, that pincer movement from Orange is going to be painful. All those tanks.
If you look over Arachnis, you see Orange Promethean have just expanded so much that they're winning. The two guys on that planet are winning the game for
the guys on the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other and it's the opposite with the for the blue guys. Yeah.
Over on the other side of the moon, let's see what we've got on this orange base here. This commander still falling foul of this blue assault with the tanks here, and he has got a teleporter up. Where is that teleporter leading to? Whether it's feeding units or whether it's going to be a runaway path for that orange commander, we'll have to see. No, it's getting units fed to it. That's going to be from Arrakis. Let's have a look.
I don't think it is. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Blue pings it. They see it's there.
It's from Arachnis. Arachnis are so competent they have that planet now.
Yeah.
Under control.
Yeah, they can just start sending units through that constantly there.
But bots are not so strong right now against tanks. That's a nice group of tanks.
That's a good bomber rush there on that commander as well. Wow,
yeah, he's
down
dead.
to 35%. Yeah, now there's the docks moving in as well. They're just going to focus down on that commander and completely ignore those vehicles.
Nice super cannon.
Oh, wow. That's gone.
That was a good snipe. Yeah.
That was a really good snipe. Interesting how we've seen this game go in the favour, series rather, both games have gone in favour of the away team.
Yeah, it was the same last week, except in the second game, but the first game it became a draw, so no home team has won yet. No, that can't be right. No, never mind that.
Yeah, over on Arrakis there, an orange commander, not orange, sorry, blue commander on the North Pole getting boxed into his base. He needs to be using Uber cannons a bit more. He can take out all of those tanks if he really wanted to. He could be putting up a few walls as well. But the other blue commander on the moon also coming under fire. But this blue commander here is down. He's lost. The orange ping goes off. Focus down on him, they're saying to each other. And he does ultimately go down. 4, 2, 1. And he's gone.
Yeah. You don't want to have an attack move there. You want to just move the units past the commander, so they're when you have that kind of situation. You just make your ants just move past them. They will attack the commander.
Yeah.
Instead of, I think he had an attack move set up, so you're trying to get in range and shoot one by one. So that could have been defended.
This blue commander here putting up walls to stop the vehicles, but therein comes a huge bomber snipe. Oh my goodness, blue is down to 1 commander over on Arrakis. Let's have a look at that again. I was just about to say, that's a good number of walls put up to stop the tanks, and then all the bombers. All of the bombers. Wow.
I like the orange just moved his commander in to clear up the base. On the moon.
Yeah. That was a pretty cool bomber snipe there, I must admit. Just keeping him on his toes for the tanks. And yeah, they're just going to mop up the moon now. Over to Arrakis.
Your commander's trying to escape.
Yeah. He's not really got anywhere to go now because the orange eco is just so far ahead. 603 metal to 71 and 36k power to 9k. Even if they do get off planet, orange can just chase them and it won't cost them anything. And they can probably get to the other planet quicker, to be honest, because they see the orbital launcher. They can just say, look, there's an orbital launcher there, let's get one just in case. You know.
Yeah, are they? They should do that. Yeah, they should.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe the guys on the moon are going to start the orbital. Yeah, they've started. Okay, now they're just going to, as you say, chase him.
But I don't think he's going to get out because he's not got the eco to actually get that orbital up, and his commander's just going to have to run in the first instance. So this game has gone to orange. So we got 2 wins, but on each other's systems. Really interesting here.
Yeah, this is a really. I'm looking forward to playing on this map. I think it's.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether 2v2 on the moon is a good idea, but it worked out for both teams. Well, for one team.
I think.
Now,
yeah, they needed to sort out their priorities a bit better on the moon, I think, and send in some units from the North Pole of Arrakis once they realised they were just too boxed in on Arrakis. I think they should have just run to the moon and assisted their guys.
but the 2 guys in Promethean on Arrakis, he just expanded so well and squeezed the other team from resources really strong well. So I think they just played really well.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the blue spawn on the North Pole of the of that planet, they were just so close to each other, whereas the 2 orange spawns were really far apart, so they really could expand. And of course, they were on the opposite pole as well, so they were pretty much free of damage, provided their teammate kept up the pressure, which they did phenomenally well. So let's get in the Team Burning guys this time first. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Hello there, Dom.
Hello.
That didn't work out quite so well for you.
Well, we were absolutely thrashed.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think they played really well and ecoed quite hard and expanded well. And
exactly, yeah.
At one stage earlier on, you had like 4 fabbers and they had 14 or 15. So
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like well, at least on the moon it was kind of hard to eco because the mechs were always in very contested areas.
Yeah.
Well, that was the case for them as well, but they still managed to grab it. Yeah. Goodness. That was very tough.
Yeah, looked it.
Yeah, I feel they just squeezed us really hard on both planets and expanded while they're squeezing well. So it's really tough to beat that if they're doing it so well.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't smack talk them too much.
You end up eating your words ultimately, but yeah, like what was your plan on Arrakis? Because I noticed your spawns there were quite close together comparatively, or were they the only spawns you had on Arrakis?
I think there was another one, but it was kind of bad for mechs. So.
There's a lot of metal there, so that's never usually a major problem. But it's easier for them to squeeze us into one spot than squeeze us into 2 different spots. I find anyhow.
I'll definitely take that into consideration next time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the stream afterwards to see what exactly happened.
Bad stuff.
Indeed.
Do you like bad stuff, Klops?
I like stuff.
Good, we like the stuff.
Mm-hmm. So we have to get Battle Bearer now, is it? Or
Yep. So, commiserations there, Dom, unfortunately, but
thank
you
you.
did have one win, so you sort of given 3 points and you've been given 3 points. So,
Yeah.
you're still in a pretty good position, actually, to be honest.
Lucky us. Lucky us.
And it is only really early on into the Clan Wars season, so anything could change.
Including our skill level, I hope.
Well, we'll have to see about that, and that's up to you guys and your training regimen.
Indeed. Yeah, we've got some interesting exercises planned.
I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Picks or it didn't happen. Anyway, right, talk to Battle Bear now, so see you around. Well played.
Alright, thank you very
Well
much.
played, man. Thanks for playing.
Oops.
A little early.
Hello there, Battle Bear.
Hello.
Well done.
Thank you.
You guys played really well in that.
Yeah, we did. It was. I think everybody did what he had to do, and the communication between us was perfect.
Yeah, he's looked really strong that game. Well played, I feel.
How I feel?
No, I felt you played well. Sorry.
Oh.
But how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. I think after the first match, we thought let's get some revenge, and we did. So I'm happy.
Yeah. Do you feel you play better looking for revenge, or do you think you play a little regret?
No, I don't think. Team Burning has a lot of good players, and I think that we had, well, not to be honest, a superior strategy, but I've played a lot of games with Team Burning on this system, so I thought I knew what they were going to do. What I thought that we're going to do was that they put Dom on the moon and that 3 other guys would be put on the main planet, Arrakis.
Mm-hmm.
But when we started the game, we found out that wasn't the case, so we were like, oh, shit, we need to do something else right now, because this is not what we were anticipating. But
Yeah,
it worked out really well.
Yeah, it was good off the cuff reactions then. But yeah, I think the air won it for you on the moon. It was really strong for you.
Yeah, this build is super strong, and you win games with it.
Yeah. And it ends the games a little quicker too.
Yeah. Especially when one player focuses on air while keeping another guy busy. The other guy can just mass out in big army and annoy the other one.
Yeah, it was really well played. I'd have to watch that again, like, to have a good look at what you're doing.
Yeah, there was a lot of going on. I had no idea what was going on the main planet because I didn't spawn there.
Mm-hmm.
But after I was hearing that we were holding out, I was like, awesome.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was really. I was surprised they knew they had such a big lead. They could send units to help you a little bit on the moon to close that off. So that was they knew they were well ahead, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're 3 up and you gave 3 away, so there's still all to play for in the future of this Clan Wars season. How do you feel in your placement and how you might play against the other teams?
I think we will be against other teams. I know that the Realm and Peg have some really strong teams, so that might be we have to figure out some strategy or something to beat them. I also know that our second team is really good. They lost this match, but we're going to practice more. So I think we have a good chance, in my opinion.
Yeah, for judging by that second game, I can really see that yours will be a really tough match. So I think I need to get us guys practicing a bit more, or even playing once would be okay, I suppose.
Yeah, we also want to let as many people play as we can. It's not like need to be the #1.
Yeah.
It's always good, of course, but it's more fun if more players are getting involved. So
No, it's a really good way of going about it. And if you win one game a week, that's okay as well. That could be enough.
yeah, indeed.
Have you
Yeah.
gone to sleep, Marshall?
I'm still here. I'm just sort of I'm not very good at interviews.
Alright, I mean it, I just talk to
He's-
people.
Marshall is just dumbfounded by the game he just played.
Yeah.
Well, I guess congratulations again on your second game there.
Thank you.
But, we'll probably be wrapping up the streamers now. So thanks, Battlebear. I'm gonna move you back to your channel now.
Okay, thank you for the interview.
Cool.
And the game, of course.
Yeah, thanks for playing us.
So that's that, folks, for this this Clan Wars. Thank you very much for all attending, and we'll be back in a couple of weeks' time for the next instalment, as it were, of Clan Wars. So I've been WPMarshall,
And I've been Klops. Pag Klops.
and you'll be able to check out the replays on both Exodus Esports' Twitch and ExodusEsports.com as and when they are uploaded. So see you around, guys. Thanks again. Bye for now.